I'm not asking for the impossible. Just take a step closer, a step towards perfection. I'm back from the dead. I don't have a great reason, but I do have a decent reason that I haven't posted for the past month. I was actually trying to, I guess I got overwhelmed with what I was supposed to be drawing, and at this moment, I guess to progress to the next level, trying to make my progression more, not linear, but more step by step and not all over the place. As you guys saw before, the schedule I had for myself was a bit all over the place. The schedule I had, it had one thing for Monday, like heads on Monday, upper body Tuesday, lower body Wednesday, and it kind of just split up everything. But when I was doing it, I was just kind of losing focus on what, not really losing focus, but just losing the intensity that I wanted to have with my learning because it was so split. I would do the heads one day, and then the next day I had to get rid of the heads knowledge and just jump into the next body part, and I was kind of just not having anything stick. So it just felt like I was spinning my wheels. So I was trying to test different things. I think the first couple of weeks I started focusing only on heads, and I was seeing some type of progression, but it didn't feel like I was progressing as, I guess, fast as I wanted to. So then I was like, okay, maybe it's my fundamentals, which is foreshadowing to what I am doing now, but maybe it's my fundamentals, maybe I need to just do boxes. So then I started just doing shapes in perspective, and that started feeling right. When I was doing the shapes, I was like, okay, I can't do these simplified shapes perfectly, or not perfectly, but I can't do them to the degree that I need to in order to make my drawings of body parts good enough. So that right there, when I was doing the fundamentals, that's when I knew it was the fundamentals that was messing me up, that I need to focus more on and not get into anatomy too fast, even though that is a fundamental. It's not the fundamental. So then I started drawing boxes. But then when I was drawing these boxes, I was like, what's the best way to approach drawing them? Just all this little nuanced stuff. And so I started doing more research. And then I came into certain strategies. I forgot the person's name, but there was one guy where he had the box facing, just straight, and then he would turn it and then draw it turned. And then he would turn it again, draw it turned again, flip, and turn it a bit different angle and draw that. So then I liked that approach, and that was expanding how I can draw boxes, because I was kind of able to do it, but I noticed I couldn't do it perfectly. So I was like, okay, if I practice this, then I will see a progression. But then a little bit after that, maybe the next day, I refound somebody that I forgot about completely, which was Uncomfortable on YouTube. And he's, I guess so, yeah, I believe he's the owner of, what is it? The box one. Drawabox or something like that. Yeah, I think its name is Drawabox. So I went back to Drawabox, the site, and then I went through lesson 0 and lesson 1 again, and I was like, oh yeah, I did this 2 years ago. I completely forgot about it because I started it and then I dropped it. I guess because I wasn't committed to the process, even though I knew it worked. I just was trying to get quick results, so then I just dismissed it. But now I had to go back to it because of my fundamentals. And so now that is what I'm doing. I'm doing drawabox lessons. I'm going through the first lesson right now, and then I will soon get to the 250 box challenge, which a lot of people find it difficult and tedious, which I'm sure it is based off the rules, but I have the mindset now that I need to think more long-term with the drawing and not think I need to get as good as possible in 3 months, 6 months. Now I'm like, okay, it's going to take me years to get to the point that where I want to be. So I will take the necessary steps I need to take, even if that's drawing fundamentals for 6 to 12 months only. I'll do that because then I'll have a good foundation for when I go back into getting into more detailed work like the anatomy and drawing poses and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have done some of the homework. I did some yesterday for the lesson 1, but I have more to do today. So then that's what I'll show, just maybe a page or 2 of the homework for today. So let's get into that. Okay, so I just drew this out. This is the table of ellipses, or however you say it. But yeah, this is one of the homeworks. Drawabox, it focuses a lot on intentionality, and yeah, that's really what it is, a lot of intentional marks, and focuses on building up our spatial, what do they call it, spatial reasoning. So that's exactly what I was kind of doing with the boxes. I actually forgot to mention too, I even bought a cube, and actually other shapes too, an entire bag of shapes that I can physically look at and try to replicate in my sketches when I try to do them. But that has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna just try to do this to my best of my possible capabilities right now. It's kind of hard because it's an ellipse, so okay, try to keep the degree the same. I missed that. Oh my gosh. I'm still trying to get used to the ghosting method. It's just a little awkward to me because I always just go straight into it. I also kind of saw in the examples that they were going over it twice, so maybe that was for a reason. So that's the first one. I'm gonna just keep going down. Oh, I think I see why they were going twice over. Man. Also not using my shoulder enough. I was using my elbow, and that's why I miss so bad on those. I might be a bit better if I focus on my shoulder. Still missed it. Okay. Let me try to use this smaller. So that's kind of how it would look. I probably should try a different angle maybe, so I don't get stuck. At least that's what I see in the... Maybe not angle, but width. I'm using the same width, so I should try something. Maybe I'll try thinner ones here. Let me try wider ones actually. That was better. That was terrible. I keep using my, like, moving at my elbow, my rotation. Very off. Jeez, I am missing completely. I think part of my mistakes too, it might be because I'm recording and I can't focus. That might be part of it, because I'm honestly not good at it. I mean, if you watch any of my other videos, you could see that I was more quiet when I was drawing, because when I start talking, I can't really focus on drawing. Maybe that's just me, or maybe that's everybody, but yeah, it's really hard for me to do this. So I'm not gonna record this entire thing. I kind of just wanted to show what I was doing now. This is what I plan to do for a good, well, until I finish it, basically. Finish all these lessons, because there's about, what's it, there's 7 lessons in total. So I'm going through the first one, and it has about, 3, 6, 9, maybe like 9 or 10 assignments. And then it's the 250 box challenge. So I'll go through all those, and then the other ones, it's focusing on a construction of a certain thing. So the construction of a bird or scorpion or plants. So then I'll have to go through those, and then after I do all those, then I'll be done. So I don't know how long it'll take me, because I didn't try to calculate how long yet, but after that, then I'll go back to what I was kind of doing with Mark Brunette's art school, which I'm in, and yeah, just trying to improve my anatomy, because I'm focusing on characters for now, but having this fundamental of spatial awareness and spatial reasoning, as drawabox says, it'll improve that, and then that's what I'll focus on right after that, all this stuff. So I'll just be showing, I guess, the homeworks I have done, the homeworks I do. And before I end this video, I'll actually show some of the other stuff I did yesterday. These are the planes that I drew. Some ghosted lines. And I forgot what they call these. It was basically just drawing the same line over and over again. I'm just trying to get that motion with the shoulder. But yeah, that's it. We're back to the daily uploads, or however many I can put up. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.